All right, guys, so we're going to start taking notes on our third transformation to learn. Today, we're going to be talking translations. So I want you to go ahead and circle the SL in a translation. Translation is when we slide a figure. All right, so it says translate polygon ABCDEF 1 unit to the right and 3 units up. So we're going to take our figure and we're going to slide it 1 unit right and 3 units up. Draw the new polygon and record its coordinates in the table below. So I can use patty paper on this translation as well. So I'm going to trace the shape. A, B, C, D, E. And remember, we want to trace a little bit of that origin where the x-axis and the y-axis meet. So it says 1 unit to the right and 3 units up. So when I line up, I'm going to move each vertex goes 1 unit right, 3 units up. So I would move 1 over to the right and then 1, 2, 3 up. All right. So that would be my new coordinates. So again, if I'm lined up with my patty paper, I move 1 unit to the right and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. Now this allows me to write down my new coordinates. So A prime is at 2, 8. B prime is at 8, 8. C prime is at 10, 7. D prime is at 8, 6. E prime is at 2, 6. And F prime is at 4, 7. So now that I have the coordinates written down, I can actually move my shape. I'm going to redraw it. 8, 10, 7, 8, 6, 2, 6, 4, 7. A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime, and F prime.
Teachers, pardon this interruption. Everybody.
Okay, so it says, what effect did this translation have to the x coordinates? So my x coordinates are the first ones. And if I look at them, I can see that we added 1 to each coordinate. And then it says, what effect does this translation have on the y's? So to go from 5 to 8, we added 3. 5 to 8, added 3. 4 to 7, added 3. So we added 3 to each y coordinate. So for this transformation, our rule is going to start the same. Our rule is going to start x, y with the arrow. And it says we added 1 to each coordinate. So what I want you to think about, if I have a coordinate plane right here, I know that my x-axis goes side to side and my y-axis goes up and down. I know that when we go to the right, they're positive numbers. When we go up, they're positive numbers. To the left, they're negative numbers. And when we go down, they're negative numbers. So for this rule, it said to the right 1. So when we go to the right, that's an x plus, and then we went to the right 1 time. So x plus 1. 3 units up. When we go up, that's my y. It's also a plus, and we went 3. Y plus 3. So my rule for this translation is xy turns into x plus 1, y plus 3. Make sure you have all these notes written down. All right. The next one, translate polygon A, B, C, D, E, F, 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. So 1 to the right, 3 units down. I don't need to retrace. It is the exact same sheet. So I'm going to go 1 to the right, and this time I'm going down. 1, 2, 3. So A prime is at 3, 2. No, 2, 2. Sorry. B prime is at 8, 2. C prime is at 10, 1. D prime is at 8, 0. E prime is at 2, 0. And F prime is at 4, 1. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to graph the new coordinates. Okay, what effect did this translation have on the x coordinates? So if I look at my x's, we added 1 to each x coordinate. What effect did it have on the y coordinates? So when I look at my y's, 5 to 2, 4 to 1, 3 to 0. We subtracted this time. This time we subtracted 3 to each y. Okay, so to make up my rule or my algebraic representation on this one, I'm going to think of this coordinate plane, x, y. To the right we add, up we go positive, left we are negative, down we are negative. So my rule is going to be x, y with the arrow. And it says 1 unit to the right, 1 unit to the right, so x plus, and we went 1. And it says 3 units down, so down is my y, and it's a minus 3. Try working the next one on your own. Okay, so for this one, it says translate polygon A, B, C, D, E, F, 5 units to the left and 6 units down. If you don't have your patty paper, you're going to take each vertex and you're going to move it 5 to the left, 6 down. 5 to the left this time, 6 down. So I would take where A is and I would count 5 left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I would take B and I do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So that means A prime. All right, so A prime is at -4, 1, -1. B prime is at 2, -1. C prime is at 4, -2. D prime is at 2, -3. E prime is at -4, -3. And F prime is at -2, -1. So what effect did this translation have on the x-coordinates? Well, if I look at my D, I went from 7 to 2. I look at my C, I went from 9 to 4. So I can see that for my x-coordinates, we subtracted 5, which makes sense because we went to the left 5. And when I look at my y-coordinates, 4 to -2, 3 to -3, this one tells me we subtracted 6. So for my algebraic rule, okay, if I have my little coordinate plane here, x's, y's, to the right, they're positive, up, they're positive, left, they're negative, down, they're negative. So on this one, we went 5 to the left, 6 down. So when I go to the left, that's my x-coordinate, and it is a minus. So x minus 5. And then we did 6 down. So down is my y, and it is also minus. So y minus 6. So your rule should have been xy turns into x minus 5, y minus 6. Work the last one on your own. We'll check it when I get back tomorrow. And then you're going to work on your homework assignment.